We are back over Charleston, West Virginia, where the Elk River meets with the Kanawha River, and I'm pleased to announce that the Charleston, West Virginia mod is finally ready for public release. So it's been a while since we've been here in Charleston. We had the Charleston, West Virginia mod made a couple months ago, but it was unoptimized. It would take forever to load. The colors weren't quite correct. And it wasn't just one mod, it was about 10 mods. And so, thanks to the amazing tools at Flightsim.to, we have finally managed to get all of Charleston, West Virginia, from downtown all the way down to the Capitol building into Microsoft Flight Simulator. And it's also been optimized. All the textures are packed. All the sceneries have been combined, so it is only a single mod, and it is fairly efficient. It is not too heavy on the bandwidth. It is not 1,000% perfect, as you can see. Some of my river has a little line right there, but you'll have that sometimes when you're dealing with a mod of this size. Getting absolutely every square back together after the optimization process can be extremely difficult and time consuming. And just getting the thing through the optimization process can be something. I very much appreciate that these tools exist, because otherwise I would not be able to do this. You think you know what you're doing until you talk to one of the guys that really knows what they're doing, and you're like, wow, I am, yeah. Thank you very much, Flightsim.to, for releasing the tools that allow me to do this and to bring in a piece of West Virginia into Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is our second city. We've also brought in Parkersburg as we cruise on by the Capitol here at the edge of our mod on the west side. I'm not quite sure why that car is floating, but sometimes, things happen in mods. uh, when you're bringing in this sheer volume of photogrammetry. Ooh, look at the sun shining off the river there as we cruise past the executive offices of the Capitol complex. And we'll just keep on cruising here until we get over to what was Laidley Field, now is the University of Charleston Field, though the photogrammetry does not know that. It still thinks that we are in Laidley Field. And I think it's a little nicer now than it is in these pictures. And there may even be some construction stuff going on down there in the end zone. So we pretty much just caught everything on the hillside here. If you want to see me fly around the beta version, check out my older West Virginia videos. You'll find that there. But this is the official release. It'll be up on Flightsim.to very shortly. If not now, the link will be below as we head on over to Appalachian Power Park. And I think there I see maybe even a little. So you can tell two tiles are coming together there, and it's a little bit mismatched, and sometimes you'll find stuff like that. But then when you're a little further away, it all just fades away. It all depends on the LOD, and that's the other thing. You got to kind of, sometimes you just have to be happy enough with the medium LOD, because generally, unless you're me, you're not going to be all the way down here trying to read the advertising at Appalachian Power Park at the Power Alley Grill. So let's cruise on in back to the back side of downtown here, or back into downtown to the state's financial district. You got the government over there to the west, and all the money here in this section of downtown with your SunTrusts and your Huntington Banks and your BB&Ts and your Chases and your whatnots. I don't think that government building there in the distance, that's the Robert C. Byrd United States Courthouse, the district court. Sits, and we come on down the edge of our mod here, down the Elk River, and we did get the couple bridges here over by the Civic Center Coliseum. And there we have it, a full circle of Charleston, West Virginia, now in Microsoft Flight Simulator, pretty much from the interstate all the way down to the Capitol building. If anyone wants to, do the east side over here, I mean, let me know. maybe we can join forces. But this is about it for me for Charleston. Now I think I'm going to move on to Huntington. I'm going to move on to Morgantown. I'm going to focus my modding energies on West Virginia here for a bit. Now that it's no longer football season. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. We fly around, we check out cool places. We're modding West Virginia into Microsoft Flight Simulator because stock photogrammetry, all we have is a bridge. But if you use my mods that I'm borrowing the imagery from Google and using the tools from Flightsim.to, you can have Charleston and Parkersburg. And hopefully Huntington, Morgantown, Bluefield, Beckley, Princeton, New Martinsburg, they're all in Google Imageries. So we're going to do our best to try and get as much as we can into the game. Thank you for watching.